What's up, fellow Showdown connoisseurs and YouTubers? Welcome back to Unhinged Society. And today we will be having another discussion video. The topic of today's discussion is going to be Excadrill and where we think the stat points for its Mega Evolution will be distributed. Now, like previous videos, I've said again and I will continue to say, we don't have definitive proof that the Pokemon Company or Game Freak has revealed plans for Mega Excadrill. But what we do have is that leaked Mega List from Central Leaks. And so far, every Mon that has been on Central Leaks' list has been revealed by the Pokemon Company. So we're going to continue taking his advice with multiple grains of salt. And we're going to get into the video and discuss where we think the stat points for Excadrill's Mega will be placed, right? I'm going to keep shilling Central Leaks' list until October 16th because he hasn't missed. So, right off the bat, Mega Excadrill has a fat HP stat of 424, right? Amazing attack stat of 135. And honestly, based off of its Mega design, I think it will probably have more focus in defense rather than its attack versus other Megas that need that kind of buff. So, we're going to go ahead and use this bar right here to allocate our stat points, and when it hits 0, we will be complete with our theories. Right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and bump both of its defenses up by 20 points each. And that's going to leave us, right here we're going to be sitting at 85 and 80 respectively. That's going to leave us with 60 here in the bank. Now, Excadrill already has a massive attack stat. I don't know if it's going to keep Sand Rush, but even if it doesn't, it has Rapid Spin at its disposal, so it has a way to boost its speed outside of Sand. So, I don't think its speed stat really needs that much attention. Although it's Game Freak, they probably will give it a speed boost because there's no reason to leave it sitting at 302 speed, because if they did, then there would be no point in running Mega Excadrill when you could run regular Excadrill with a Choice Scarf or in the sand. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I think a speed stat of 105 is actually pretty satisfactory. So that's going to take 17 points to attain. And that's going to leave us with 77, no, not 77. That's going to leave us with 43 points in the bank. Not sure why I added instead of subtracting. Okay. Now with 43 points left over, we do have to give its attack stat some attention. So let's go ahead and bump this up 23 points to 158. That leaves us with 20 in the bank. 20 speed would put us at 125. But I don't think that's the direction they're heading in. Honestly, I would just go ahead and drop the rest of these 20 points into its defenses, leaving us with 90 and 95. Now this would be a pretty optimal spread for Mega Excadrill if it keeps Sand Rush. If it doesn't keep Sand Rush, it could be a pretty good Rapid Spinner, but it's ultimately going to come down to what its ability is. I'm not going to spend time theorizing its ability because the possibilities are endless, right? With an attack stat of 158, an Adamant Nature will have us sitting at 456 attack, and like I said before, 105 speed will have us sitting at 339. Now, this is pretty solid, especially if it gets Sand Rush, but even with Rapid Spin, and I don't know if it's going to be getting a type change. I don't think it would. but even with rapid spin, like, it's gonna sit at a pretty solid speed tier. It outspeeds the base 100s, not exactly at 110, but I think Mega Excadrill's Mega stats will look something like this. If I weren't going to invest anything else into its defenses, I would have thrown it in speed. So here is where I'm going to start hope maxing, and I'm going to subtract 10 points from its special attack, and I'm dropping it in speed to bring it to a base speed of 115. 361 speed. Mega Excadrill's looking pretty optimal here. Now, this is where I'm going to stop because I don't think Excadrill needs anything else other than this to be viable. This is a very viable Mega right now that we're looking at. Game Freak doesn't really need to do too much. It already has a huge HP stat, so with the defense boost that we gave it, it's going to be pretty tanky. It's going to be a lot tankier than it looks. And if people actually invest into its defenses, it's going to live a lot of surprise hits. So this is me hope maxing for Mega Excadrill, but even without the hope maxing, I'm pretty sure that Game Freak will do this mon justice, and we're going to be looking at something that's going to be pretty shiced. So no need to drag this video out. This is where I think Mega Excadrill's stats will sit, somewhere around here. If you guys have any opinions on this, disagreements, thoughts, or personal stat opinions, drop them in the comments. Let me know. We only got what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 11 days until Legends Zaw drops. So we have plenty of time to start theorizing. So that is it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.